for worksheet 2, we're going to start looking at how to add in the staccato articulation, for example, in bar 2 of the violins 1 and 2, and how to add in the soft and crescendo dynamic markings. First of all, what I'm going to do is add in the slurs into the cello part. So just click on the first note and type S on the keyboard. I've completed the rest of this bar, so I'm just going to add in the slurs by typing S. Okay. Now on this F, I want an accent, which is right here at the top of the keypad. So click on that and we've got our accent there. Now what I want to do is add the soft dynamic marking and then the crescendo in bar 1 of the cello. So what I'm going to do is click on the C here, type Command E, it brings up a little cursor. Now I'm going to right click and you can see I've got all this dynamic information, so I'm going to click on my P and that is done. And then I want to add the crescendo symbol, so click on the E and then on the on your computer type L on the keyboard for line, and it will bring up this menu of different lines that we see in notation, and we're going to choose the crescendo. Now this, you'll see it has like little nodes, so we're going to grab the end and drag that out so it's longer, and then I'll just click somewhere to disengage that. So there's our crescendo there, and I want to put another P here. Once I've added the P here, what I can actually do is go Command C, click on this note and type Command V to paste it, so it's a bit quicker. Okay, let's have a look at the senza sword and risoluto text. So senza sword means without the mute on a violin. So what we're going to do is click on that note and click Command T, and we've got a little cursor come up, and let's right click. And you'll see I've got some articulation information here, so we'll click on senza sword. Left click and that will put that information in there. Now if you need to move that, you can just click on it, you'll see a little text box and move it into the other bar. If you ever want to make text smaller or larger, you can double click and highlight it so it's highlighted like that, and go to text, and then we can do things like change the size. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to type in risoluto, which means resolutely in a resolute manner. So I'm just going to click on the E, go Command T for text, and type in risoluto. And then what I can do is highlight that. Oh, it'll just take me a few clicks on my laptop. I'll try again. There we go. Now, if I'm in the text tab here, I could make that italic and make that smaller or larger if I need to. And there's our resolutely indication. What I'm going to do next is put the information in the first violin. So we want a quaver rest to start with, so I'm just going to actually just click in the bar here, and we've got our first beat, second beat, and again Sibelius has divided the bar. So what I'm going to do is I need to enter semiquavers or 16th notes. So I'll choose my 16th notes, place my first note on the B, and then with the other notes, because almost the whole rest of the bar are the same note value, semiquavers, I can just type in the note names on the keyboard. So I'm just going to do that. So we've got B, E, E, B, B, etc. Okay, so you'll see that some of these notes are in the wrong octave. So there's a quick way to move those. If I just click on the note, click Command, and then hit the arrow down button. And then I can tab to the next note, and Command arrow down, and do those with all the notes I need to shift. And I need to move that last E. Okay, and then you'll see that we have a quaver left there for the last note that I need to add in, which is a quaver. So it's holding that place there, that space for me. So if I just click that in. Okay, so I've got my notes. What I'm going to do now is click in a space. And at the very top of my keypad here, I have the staccato articulation marking. Click on that and you'll see the whole bar is made staccato just in one click. So you don't have to add that information in one note by note. And I'll quickly add in the sensor sword and dynamic information. So let's click on the B, click Command E, right click, and we'll choose our P. I'm going to click on the E, type L on the keyboard for line, the computer keyboard, choose my crescendo and just lengthen that out. And then I'm going to click around here, again click L on the computer keyboard and choose decrescendo and put that information in. And instead of clicking Command T and right clicking to bring up the sensor sword information, what I could do is just click on that, go Command C, click here, Command V, and just shift it over a bit, and that is done.